Hi, guys. Do you believe I'm live? Hello, everyone. I want to chit chat for a little while before I start the stream because I have to shut the door to do it so there's no interference with the sound and all. But my whole point of this one stream right here is to restream what FPV and he was so thoughtful during this video. He actually added some things that I could have never done, and we did it last night. It went well. It's the stream I did with WSO Steve Olson, but it's only like my half of it because it's really important to me that you guys understand that I tried my best to represent. I think I did well. I do. Pat myself on the back. I'm hugging myself. Hi, Shanna. I left the link in the back chat already for you guys. If you want to jump on and say anything or sit there while we do this, what's going to happen is when I do stream the video, I'm going to shut the door here because this is the best Wi-Fi spot. And I'm just going to let it roll with no sound, no anything. But beforehand, we can chit-chat and see what's going on. So, hi, Rhonda. Hi, Lev. Shannon. Andy, I love you. We did your channel last night, too, Andy. I don't know if you were here or not. Donnie from Daytona. Are you serious? Hi. It is so good to see you here. Welcome, Donnie. Hi, Only the Wise. Good to see you. Who else is here? I know that Jason is here. I'm hoping FPV is here, so maybe he'll be in the chat room while it's going live, so you guys can ask him any kind of questions that you want to pertaining to the Atlantic Angelic Particle Matrix. I'm pushing buttons. It's not working. Let me refresh real quick. Donnie from Daytona, how have you been? Thank you for having me on your show. Thank you for that interview that went left field. Yeah. It's everybody, if y'all don't know who Donnie is, please go like and subscribe to his channel. He flies a lot of domes. It's incredible footage, you guys. Hi, FPV, you're here. Yay. I'm so excited. So shouts out to Donnie from Daytona. He's already a mod. So welcome him to the mod squad. Shanna, you want to jump on? It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Yes, everybody say hello to Shanna. It's 420. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Shanna. As I said in the back chat, happy naked day. And I say happy naked day because that's the only point in time in our life that we can just be naked publicly and everybody loves it without being, talked about. Andy in the corner, Jason says, Donnie from Daytona, I'm coming to your area during this summer. I want to go to Georgia. Guys, I'd like to know if you want to go with me. Are you serious, Danny? I said, Donnie, damn it. Yes, Donnie, I want to go. I have consistently throughout my videos throughout the years have said that I want to go to Georgia, guys. Stones, I live here and I haven't been yet. So, of course, let's go, Donnie. I think it should be like a truther thing. What do you guys think? Maybe we could all come together. When are you talking about coming, Donnie? Happy early birthday to you too, Rhonda. Donnie says it's 420 every day of my life. You damn right. It's 420 for me too right now. If anybody wants to jump on the panel, you kind of need to do it now before I start this stream because I'm literally going to have to walk out the room. There can be no noise. FPV and I did this yesterday, which was a great outcome, but it's some reason or another, the unlisted, I can't get it off unlisted. He can't get it off unlisted. So it's only listed to certain people, but we're going to do it here live on ChinaMrsJones. And I'm going to have to shut the door so we don't catch any kind of altercations. You know, guys, what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing a 3-day trip. Can you pick up? I can come pick you up when we go together and live stream from the Stones or something like that. Are you serious? Okay, Donnie, I'm moving to Texas really soon. So when are you talking about doing this? Yay. And Rhonda says she lives 20 miles south of Donnie. Hell yeah, Rhonda, take the ride with us. Rhonda has been watching me for a very long time. She remembers when I broke my leg and she heard me tell the paramedics I was looking for Planet X. How funny is that? Great road trip, you guys. Get some tents. Let's cook out. You know, it would be great. Donnie will have his drones. We'll all have our cameras. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Sometimes in the summer, hopefully June or maybe around the 4th. Okay, I'll probably be in Texas then. And where are you, Donnie? That means that Jason and I, hi, Relentless. Okay, don't move. I know I'm buffering. I probably am. Relentless, let me go ahead and make you a mod. You guys, that is Relentless Maverick. You will be seeing him in this video. Welcome, Relentless, to the Mod Squad. Happy Andy is naked right now. Shower time. Shut up, Andy. Oh, Lord. Relentless. But his name is Bobby, but Relentless Maverick Planet X. Please drop your link. He is in this video with me. I watched the video, you guys, today twice. And I like your words. You encouraged me, Bobby. Jump into the Google hit me up on the Google Hangouts and let me drop a link. You can come on if you want. If anybody wants to join the panel, we need to go ahead and do it like right now because I can't interrupt this video. It's 45 minutes long. And FPV, thanks to him, has added a little bit to it. So you would get more of an impression of what I was speaking of. Because you guys know I talk way too fast and I can't explain myself. So FPV took it amongst himself to help me out. And that's what we're viewing. We did this yesterday, but it did not show up. And for some reason, I cannot get it off of it's not on public. So end of June sounds good to me. I'll be in Texas then with Jason. We are on the 3rd day of pure white out, zero sun. Oh, okay, Joseph. Is it Joseph or is it Jose? I agree with you. How do you know about the white out, zero sun? I like that. We need to look into that, guys. Jose, everybody go like and sub to him. I'm going to check out your channel here in a little bit. I love Rhonda. She is awesome. Isn't she, Donnie? And Donnie, you people have to understand that Donnie interviewed me. And it was during, after one of my surgeries. I don't know what number. I think it was the 4th surgery, maybe the 5th surgery when I was on codeine. Like had to take my pills. So this is like 2 surgeries prior to me getting better and losing the infection or getting rid of thereof. And it kind of went sour because people were like, oh my God, she looks like she's drunk. And Donnie actually took up for me. You know, he was like, hold on. First of all, she is doing this interview even though she's hurt, even though she just got out of the hospital. So for you people to, disregard what she's saying and saying that she's drunk, she's not. She's on medication, And here I am, a brand new person. I'm able to walk. So Donnie, thank you for that interview. Thank you for your time. I think I was your 2nd interview you've ever done. I don't mind doing interviews. It's a little hard for me, but I'm doing it now. So thank you, Donnie. Thank you, WSO, for having me on yesterday. But you know what, Shanna? It's all about you today after this video, baby girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I'm doing a happy dance on 2 feet. Epi Angel, thank you for that. I'm so sorry for being closed-minded, and I apologize. I've learned since then. This is what my channel is about. Do you see what Donnie Daytona just said? And y'all go to Donnie Daytona's page, his YouTube channel. He's not a joke. He has built his channel. He has t-shirts. And I know a lot of people started saying that because Donnie is selling t-shirts. He's trying to make money. No, what he is trying to do is put the message out there. So if you want to wear the t-shirt, then buy it. If not, don't talk about it. Hell, if I had the money right now, you damn right. I would have angelic particle matrix, APM all over my shirt. And I would give them to y'all though, if I had the money. If not, I'd have to sell them for like $5 or $6. But until I was able to give them away, that's what I would have to do. So kudos to you, Donnie. You're doing the right thing. And you pay a whole lot for your drones. Those things are not inexpensive. They're very expensive. And he can tell you about a drone. Hell, he can take one apart and put it right back together in front of you. That's how good he is. And his spectrum, the way that he deciphers what the drones are seeing is incredible. Everybody go shout out to Donnie. Donnie, can I interview you? Let me flip the script and start interviewing you guys. I'm still waiting for Milky Way. Relentless Maverick. And I want to not interview you, but just join the panel. Can you All right, I'll tell you what I do because I'm so excited everybody's here. You don't understand. Everybody's a part of my world here. You know, love and light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and y'all have it in the back chat, and I'll be checking from my phone outside the door, but I want to shut it so there's no interruptions at all. And what I will be showing you, let me go ahead and cue it up for you guys. And this is where I introduced APM to WSO. And let me tell you something about Steve Olson. Steve Olson is very open-minded. He used to be closed-minded. He fully admits to that. And I don't know, he has not said he don't believe in Planet X no more, but he knows that something else is going on. I was supposed to, hi, my skies 5D, good to see you, Portland. I think that Steve Olson, as well as Donnie right now, and all of us guys, APV, Shanna, Jason, all of us, Rose, more conscious, we're all going through something together, and this is what makes it special. You understand me? This is what makes us special. We always agree to disagree. We never put anyone down for their thoughts or their beliefs. And that's why this is special. So with that being said, Shanna, if you were here, what would we say? Let's get it. Something very big is going on. And you know what? I don't know if it's Jose or Joseph, but you know what? We're going to help you guys figure this out. The research team from Angelic Particle Matrix, APM, we're going to help you guys. Everybody in there, we have our own perspective. 5D is going to help you out. Donnie's going to help you out. Shanna's going to help you out. Jason, we're all helping each other out. You know why? Because we just respect one another. That's the bottom line. There's no arguments here. Never have been. It's always, what have I always said? Love and light at every end of video. I can't help it. It just rolls off my tongue. With that being said, let me go ahead and set this up real quick for you guys. Again, but this is just a recap from yesterday. FPV was so kindly to set up something for me. What we had to do, you guys, is we had to use the URL copy and paste instead of going straight into the Google. Okay, with that being said, it's still stuck on unlisted. This video is stuck on unlisted. You can only see it if you're listed to see it. So we're going to put a stop to that right now, because what we're going to do is I'm going to shut this door. I'm going to walk out, and we are going to view this live. You guys are going to view it live, and I'm going to do it from my cell phone outside. Only reason for that is because I lose my connection. I don't want to interrupt, and I don't want any sounds. So, yeah, as soon as I can find it here. Oh, yeah, last night, you guys, we went over. I thought I was screen sharing. I'm not. Hold on. And let me go ahead and tell y'all the original video. If y'all could drop that link in the back chat for me, that would be fabulous, Jason. I want to give y'all the views real quick on the other one, on the original video with the WSO. I mean, damn it, WSO's original video. I'm going to show y'all the count on that so far, which is fabulous. I have new subs. Shouts out to my new subs. Like, much respect. It's over 4,000 views, you guys. Small Channels Focus, Team Truth, R&W, which is Red and Right Disclosure. He was on just before I was, and we're at 4,101 views. And 303 thumbs up, 24 thumbs down. So shouts out to Steve Olson for having me. I'm screen sharing right now. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'll be right back while y'all left here. All right, somebody's hit me up in the back chat. Are you jumping on, or are you just talking to me? Sharing now. Oops. All right, I should be screen sharing. I just wanted to show y'all a quick view of I'm not going to stream it. I'm going to turn the volume up. Just a moment. Let me skip this ad before I get any copyrights. All right, here we go. Skip ad. Here we go. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show it to you guys. Small Channels Focus, Team Truth, Red and White Disclosure, and ChinaMrsJones, 4,101 views. Thank you so much, Steve Olson. And you guys, my subs I went up over 100 subs, like over 100 something. I don't know. Yep. Thank you, Steve Olson. So let's get back to where I was, and I'm going to walk out the room. Did somebody jump on, or was that just a ding that somebody was hitting me up in the Google chats? Oh, it's getting hard to keep up with all this, believe me. All right, again, I'll turn the volume out real quick. What you guys are about to see is what we filmed yesterday. I'm not going to show the chat. I'm going to make it a widescreen because I think the chat is irrelevant right now. You need to see exactly how FPV just made it. We did wonderful. I think we did great. That being said, I'm gonna walk outside. When I hit play, I'm gonna make it big screen. and double check that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, and let's just all enjoy it. Okay, so what do we say? Let's get it. Thank you.
Get alternative ideas now.
It's way up off the marker. Thank you, FPV, for making this possible for me to be able to stream this. I love you. Love and light. I'm going outside the door, charging my phone, and I'll see y'all outside. And if y'all feel like, hey, y'all already have in the back chat, if things get difficult in that chat, you handle things, you know, be who you are. Love and light. Y'all have control of my laptop right now. Love and light. There is no sound at first, just in case you're wondering. Just look at what you're looking at. That's whether it sounds sooner or later. I'll skip up a little bit.
Mrs. Jones, let me tell you something. China Mrs. Jones and I have known each other for about 2 years, and we have done this before. She was on the earlier channel Focus right before everybody ran into a bunch of tragedy and a lot of difficulty. My family had a huge series of tragedies. China broke her foot. Whatever the reason is, we're back with you again, China Mrs. Jones, and it's great to see you again. How are you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. I am well, very, very well. Thank you for asking.
Right, and we're going to have the link below. China Mrs. Jones has obviously a YouTube channel, because that's what this is about. It's a small channel Focus, and you guys heard the goals in the beginning. So China, tell us a little bit about what people can expect if they go to your channel. What kind of things can they expect to hear?
They can expect to hear a little bit more so than the truth be told from a scripture, or the truth be told something that was written in the Egyptian Sumerian days. The truth is right in front of your face. I try on my channel today, and it's only been maybe 3 or 4 months. I try to prove that your reality around you is the proof of the scriptures that you're reading. That's my focus right now, is to prove the scripture that you can read to me. I can almost show it to you in your reality. That's where I'm going with this. A bit confusing, a bit shocking, but very interesting.
Well, one of the things you like to do is a lot of live streams, and you like to feature smaller channels, which is something I really like about you, and we have that common, that we try to push up other people. But I have to ask you this question before we go any further. What the heck is that picture in your banner there, that blue thing sitting there? What is that?
You know what? You would think this is scripted, because I really wanted you to bring that up. I so wanted you to bring that up, but I didn't want nothing to be scripted. What that photo is something that we've all been shooting for a very long time. What you see, I was about to use my cursor. Can you see my cursor now? Right in the center of that, where it looks like a tube, right behind that, you see a vibrant light that's discolorated. That's what we call nodes. Well, as a research team, a part of the angelic particle matrix research team, that's what we call a node. Now, if you're looking at your white sun, yes, if you're looking at your white sun, normally you're going to see that halo around it, right? You know, you've seen it. I've seen you do research on it, that halo. And then aside from that halo, what you see is one vibrant, I used to call them anomalies before I called them nodes. And then I didn't get node right. But I got, you'll see one there, and you'll see one to the left, one to the right. Now, if you look at them closely, Steve, go through your videos, if you will. They're symmetrically connected in the center of that white sun. I say white sun because it used to be yellow, but they're symmetrically connected, and it's all about energy. It's all about an angelic matrix. And yes, there's a dome, which that's a node. What you're looking at is a diagram that APM created for me. Well, not for me, before his research. He placed it on top of that node, and I lost my mind, Steve. I lost my mind, because that's what I've been calling a craft.
So you're saying that this is a representation of a device that you purport to be in the sky, causing some of the anomalies that we're looking at?
No, sir, not exactly in the sky, as above, so below. Now, I'm about to blow your mind.
It is a projection from a projector from the underworld. Everything goes by the underworld. That is just a projection of physically, and this is made of gold, really. Remember the story of the Anunnakis that came down for fight for gold? Well, and on this research team, we don't necessarily have the same exact, so I'm going to not accuse them of saying this, but my thought and theory is that made of gold. This is what the Anunnakis came down for, is to have this device underground to rule the underworld. What I'm telling you, Signs in the Heaven in that book will tell you, this is the signs in the heaven, people. That sundog, quote unquote, is not exactly a sundog. It's the same thing you've been looking at for years in descriptions, depictions. You see Yeshua with a halo around his head. You see Yahweh with a halo. Angels have halos. This is a real halo, Steve. This is a real halo. This is your glory. This is the glory of your Creator's creation. As above, so below. That's what it is. I don't know how else to tell you. I know I'm rambling on, but that's...
No, not at all. So what you're saying is based on your understanding of the Anunnaki texts and other ancient texts, is that when you see this halo like here with Jesus around his head here?
Well, if you look at my icon, not to cut you off, but my icon, that to me is your white sun, S-U-N. Now, if you look at my symbol on my page, below him is also a Caucasian sun with a halo around him. If I speak, okay, I'm going to tell you. Metaphorically, I don't believe that Yeshua ever walked the face of the earth. I think that it's a metaphor. The story is so ugly to me that I've never really read the Bible. But since my awakening with APM and realization that I know that that's the white sun with the halo around. How ironic is that, Steve? That all of a sudden we have these pictures of Yeshua with a halo around his head throughout time, thousands of years, and now we're actually seeing it. It's just that they're spelled differently.
Right, so what you're saying is those halos that we see in many religious art and depictions, and remember guys, Bobby Maverick, Steve Olson, WSO doesn't necessarily share these opinions, but we're hearing ChinaMrsJones' opinion today. And so I'm going to give her space to explain this, okay? So what you're saying is that halo that we've been seeing in the sky is what they've been trying to tell us in ancient artwork for millennia.
Signs in the heaven.
Interesting. Bobby, what do you think about that?
I'm sorry, it would be too simple to see Yeshua Christ come down in a white robe and sandals to, bring everybody up. No, everybody has to earn, you have to earn your way through this lifetime. And it's such a great, yeah, you do, Steve. You're having awakenings every day. And it's such a beautiful thing that we're missing out on. Guys, I see these halos. I've seen the upside down halos. They're all around me. I record videos where I really cry because of the beauty. I'm attached to this. So just know that those are nodes. Actually, when you see the white sun like this, Steve, and the halo around it, if you see that right anomaly and the left anomaly, the sun is actually sitting on node 1. Node 2 is to your right. Just to your left is node 8. Now, these nodes go on throughout realms, this is a beautiful thing.
So what you're saying is that this halo is not something to be feared, but it is something that when you see it, that it's what all these different, people had spiritual experiences seeing it. So I'm going to show one here. And Bobby, while I show this picture down here, what do you take away from what she's saying here?
Okay, I want to say I really love China, and I love what she does. And one thing I want to point out is she's a female creator and she has a female perspective. And my perspective is always, fundamentally going to be coming from a male thinking point of view. And I want to make a very good note that Butterfly's point of view with my point of view really helps me to see clear a lot of things that I wouldn't as of otherwise, been able to put into the equation. So China, I really love your perspective because, you're taking like luminaries. I think that the term luminary would also refer to a halo around the sun and that having some let's just say quantum spiritual connection to our existence and purpose here relative to some other particular circumstances that we're still putting the puzzle together. Am I wrong to say that?
Not at all. Hi, Bobby. How you been?
Hi, China.
So good to hear from you. You're
And
absolutely right.
you know, one other thing I want to say that China, yeah, this is all about China, and I want all my subscribers, you know, to pop over to China's channel and give her a shake and subscribe, you know, and support her too, because I'll tell you, she's a woman in this world, and she's doing her thing on YouTube, and she's tearing it up, you know, and she's really supportive and very sincere. So keep that in mind as you listen to what she's saying, and everybody's point of view is a little different. So we're gonna get the collection, the collage of all of our points of view. Go ahead, China, tear it up.
Tear it up. I don't know how. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I don't know if everybody's okay with that. I don't know how to tear it up. I really want to ask you two guys. Can I flip the script and ask you two guys something? Because I haven't talked to y'all so long since I broke my leg. Can you tell me anything that you have gone through? Like I went through that flat Earth theory. Like I was a flat earther totally. Look, I had the cards for it. See, I went through that. Say, check this out. I went so far as to buy this. And it's a $100 bill that you throw on the ground in like the supermarkets or whatever, and somebody will pick it up and it'll say, not that I'm laughing at it, I'm not, but this is the same.
No. Right, it's a change and a deferment of what your understanding is, and that's what Steve's gone through it. I've gone through it. We all go through this transition of data and information, and I've changed my mind about 50 times, you know, in a couple years about what I consider truth. And that is kind of like the velocity of our channels. And I want to make a reference to that velocity and how it affects us as smaller channels. Is that the YouTube algorithm won't, you know, put our channels out there for distribution because it's not trendy. If anybody's questioning their value as a creator or their channel growth because it's not taking off very quickly, in my experience now, I've done enough of this analytical stuff to understand that it's not us as creators. What we're talking about is very difficult to understand.
Yeah.
And not only is it difficult to understand, but it's difficult to understand that in the end we have to look at ourselves and make some adjustments to what we believe to be true. And for that, I stand behind China, and anything she comes up with, I always will give you an ear and listen to your videos and thumbs up. So on that note, I'll hand it back to you, China.
Okay. I'm past flat Earth now. How about that? I don't believe like that flat Earth theory. I'm no longer a glober either. I'm out there, but I do know there is a creator, and his creation from below. Come on, guys. Okay, my question was, just give me like a minute thing of something that you grew dramatically. Steve, did you go from one point to another about any order to the next, or the Bureau or Nemesis? Is there a point that you just like, wait a minute, this does not make sense. Let me go on and leave this.
Well, let me start out with the origin of my channel. WSO was based on the Bible. Okay. And I was a hardcore fundamentalist Christian, Pentecostal preacher for a long time. So when people say to me, have you read the Bible? I just laugh. Dude, I exegete the Bible. I translated it into Greek, or translated from Greek. I know how to break down words and cut them up in the Bible. Yes, I've studied the Bible, okay? Then I heard about like Marshall Masters, and I really just went whole hog into the whole Zachariah Sitchin model of Planet X. You guys know what I'm talking about? Zachariah Sitchin, right? Yep. And I was sold that it was a planetary system, solar system, heading into our solar system, and that it was the whole story from top to bottom, Zachariah Sitchin's story. Like I just ate it hook, line, and sinker. Well, what I later came to realize, and this is just my own journey in this whole thing, is honestly, what we're seeing in our skies right now, nobody knows what it is, bro. And that's what I'm starting to realize, is that we all think we have our specific theories. And I put out theories all the time. I'll put out, well, you shouldn't call it a theory because you have to be able to experiment. My hypothesis. I'll put out hypotheses and ideas all the time. And I'll look at the picture of the sky and I'll marvel with people. But what I've gotten off of is needing to know what it is. I want to know what it is, but I don't need to have like this, like, I don't have to be the expert about this. I don't have to be the big cheese. All I have to do is show the picture and say, wow, what was that? Isn't that cool? But the answer is None of us know what's going on up there. We can guess, but we don't know. And that's been a big, huge thing. But in my personal life, I have faced tragedy after tragedy, horrible tragedies. Guys, I don't even want to get into it. That's one of the reasons Bobby and I are.
I always cry, so let's not. Sorry.
Oh, I will right now. But when I'm talking about it, one-on-one, man, and I start to think about it and zone in, and I will weep, and I weep on, like, whenever I'm on the phone. Bobby knows this. I cry all the time.
But admit that you're empathetic. Empathetic people are wonderful. Nothing wrong with crying.
I am not embarrassed. If I start crying, you guys can all kiss my ass.
Me too. There's nothing wrong with spiritual connection with your feelings. I mean, it's just like you can't bogart your body and your thoughts. You have to express yourself, whether it be through laughter, whether it be through crying, sleeping. Hell, that's a great remedy. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, so to finish off what I'm saying, and then I'll turn it back to you, China. So what the tragedy did, though, was it taught me what I was doing was I was focusing on everything that was outside, all the amazing stuff that was happening in space and the sky and all the traditions and man, was that fantastic intellectual stuff, right? But what the last year or 2 years has been about is, who is Steve Olson? Who are you? What are you about? And this is what Bobby has helped me with, and I'm going to turn to you, Bobby, for a second. But Bobby, through the and other friends too, not just Bobby, but Bobby especially, because he's my accountability partner. The way I stay on track is I talk to Bobby every day.
I remember when y'all met.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, and Bobby, when I first started talking to Bobby, it would be like I would be at the hospital with Matthew. This is like over a year ago, and I would get on the phone and I'll just intimate something with you. I'd be like, Bobby, I'm falling off the wagon. I hate myself. I'm an ass. Blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, hang on, brah. You're gonna be okay. You need to just sit down and do the work. You need to sit down and write down lesson 1 of getting past broken and do the work with me. And he would do it every day with me, guys. Every day we go through another question that past broken. And because of that work that I'm doing inside, what I'm starting to realize, what this is about is not what's up in the sky. It's about what's going on in here. Bobby, what say you? Bobby, it's your turn to talk.
Is he crying too?
Yeah, I agree with you, brother. And nobody cried. It's very happy tears. I cry sometimes when I play my piano. We take turns, Butterfly and I do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we take turns playing the piano, together. And that's part of really being healthy too, is if you have a partner, you like for your partner to understand what you understand. So while you're talking and spending time together, and Butterfly, she's now playing the guitar, and we play the guitar and the piano together, and we get to, vibrate on that frequency also, which is cool. But as far as having this structure in our midst, well, she has she like you, if I'm understanding this correctly, has a very hard leaning tendency to go back into those an epoch of a different time, into the pre-Egyptian and the cuneiform and the Valley of the Kings epoch, and even predating even that in the time of Lemuria and the Golden Age. That's what that whole scene of data and information has a lot of credence. And I can't, say one way or another whether I should put more credence to that or this or the other. But one thing I can say about China is that she has the border of the puzzle, to use the same reference like I did in the last one, but she has the border of the puzzle all put together, and now she's putting in the little bits and pieces. And that's what we're all doing. And that's the amazing part of the show and the profile for each small channel, so that we can build a collective instead of, disseminating one against the other because our data isn't together. We're bringing it to the central clearinghouse of what these channels are about, why we do what we do, and how it makes sense just to collect more information. A smart, informed decision is a better decision all the time. In China, that's why I want to say, I appreciate you and what you're doing and all your creativity, and it takes a personality, and we love you. I love you.
You do.
Butterfly loads too.
All right, so now let me turn it back to you, China. And then I just want you to, I really want this to be, the rest of this to really be you and about you, okay? So I shared my story a little bit about what's happened to me in the last year and how I've changed. Tell us your story.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, this is why I didn't wear eyelashes or mascara, Steve, because I knew this was going to happen. Besides, those are unnecessary to me right now. They're just materialistic things. I had discovered self-awareness. I discovered that I love myself at the sacrifice of having to avoid my children for a while. You know, it's just like, I don't want to focus on you either, but what you're going through is nowhere near what I've been through. You know, people have just died. I didn't have to watch their, I didn't have to visit them in the hospital, but I've come to the awareness of my self-awareness and my love. I couldn't truly love anybody until I love myself. I couldn't be aware of my surroundings until I love myself and respect my surroundings. I had to learn to, I started out with the debate whether I could talk to a plant and it would grow faster. Actually, that's what I did. I did that. And of course it worked out. I tried so many different things, finding myself. But you know what had to happen is that everything had to be gone for me. I know more people underground than I do above ground, including my husband and a baby daddy. So, you know, I was curious to know where they were. I never picked up the Bible before. Does somebody have a question? Okay.
No, I don't have a question.
No,
You complete.
keep going. So you went through tragedy, horrible tragedy over the last several years. You started out with the Planet X thing, right? And then it evolved into something else. And you were getting into that. So go ahead.
Yeah, I knew I was seeing things. Like I know I saw a sphere. And then I got into learning how to break down colors and do alterations to the photos. But it took me from there, started seeing the halo around the sun. My first notification was, why is it white? I couldn't get anybody's attention on nobody's video because I was basically showing myself because I was still healing with my leg, but no one paid attention to the sun being white, and that kind of irritated the shit out of me. I guess it's an age thing. I don't know if I got how old you guys are, but I can't find a VHS tape, a movie, or anything that tells me that the sun used to be yellow. Only in my mind. So I started thinking, like, mind control for real? And I'm truly mind control. I remember it. Whatever happened to do the Mandela effect, I've studied that. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet, but I do believe in some way, shape, or form and magic it exists. I can't ask anybody. If you ask a 3-year-old right now, Steve or Bobby, to draw you the sun, they're going to draw you a white sun. We used to draw,
white sun.
Yeah, we used to draw the yellow sun in the corner with all the rays. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you are correct. Yellow. Now, yellow is the color of the sun. I've laid on my back on the beach as a child in Fort Lauderdale. That's where I was born and raised. I know I used to stare at the sun with my eyeballs and look at the sun. I could look right at the sun. Early in the morning, you can watch the sun right through your eyeball, look right at it, and watch things happen out there on the sun. And it's always been yellow, not white. Never been white. Never.
It is only yellow at sunrise and sunset now. But what if I told you that I did so much research and I was introduced to APM, Angelic Particle Matrix Research Group, and I know now why the sun is white. I know why it's white.
Why don't you tell us why the sun is white?
Yeah. It's a process. It is a process. Like what Steve and I were talking about earlier about my the icon that I have. That is mechanical. What if I was to tell you to picture the fallen angels, right? Okay. Now look at the story there of the fallen angels. What if I told you? Well, first I started asking, how did they fall if they had wings? The same. And then I got into the APM, and I think about this. What if they didn't fall, but they failed to work mechanically? Think about it. I need an open mind here. What if it's just as above, so below? Everybody keeps saying that term. They have no idea what it really means. This is deception. This is what you have. We've all been deceived. That moon, that sun are nothing more than luminaries. They're all lights. They go through transition like a light bulb. You short a light bulb, it has a certain voltage, correct? You know, sometimes we see those super moons, the voltage just up. And let me tell you something else that I know for a fact. Well, from my research. Remember all this?
Right.
When we were younger, right, we were all told that the sun lights up the moon, right? And as you get older, common damn sense tells us all that there's no way that's possible. If it goes over your horizon, what I expect, my horizon is just out of my peripheral vision, because I believe in a flat planet. Not a flat earth, but I believe that this thing is stationary. I think it's our God's creation. Anyway, but the true fact is, to me, if you watch the moon that has been showing itself every day, right? But it is true, until you don't see the sun, yeah, the moon will light up, right? So as a younger person, you always believe that. Now think about it like this. What if one luminary is brighter than the other? So when the sun does go down over the horizon, over the fake curve, whatever it is, this tends to light up brighter. They're both illuminated, but one is brighter than the other. See, if you think of luminaries as above, so below, everything is projected. Bobby, I know I'm probably freaking you out. I've already brought it up to Steve, but I believe in the underworld. I believe in the power thereof. In scriptures, the research team is working with a scripture, and it will show you in the luminaries what Jesus was. Like I said in one video, y'all see, if you see the halo and its brightest peak, you see a cross here, right? And a halo around it. Signs are in the heavens. Wake up. It's the underground. Now it's time for evil to take over.
So what you're saying is the sky that we see is actually, you think that it's being projected from the underworld?
Yes, sir. We do have a dome. There is a firmament, reflection thereof. And all rainbows are perfect 360s. We only see half of it.
Right.
You know what? Go out. The next time you see a rainbow, if you have a compass, try to see which way it's running. See if it's running east, west, or westies, or vice versa, north or south. And you know, you gotta watch the APM videos. I don't know if we could drop links here, but that would be much appreciated. I can't tell you where they do run it. Rainbows always run from a certain degree all the time. If there is they're 360.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna see it.
Yeah, that's certainly research. I'll make a video on that. Did you? Yeah, you got to make a really great video about it, and everybody needs to go to China's channel over there and subscribe and check it out, because she's very creative. So I know that what she's talking about has some merit. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it isn't like she don't know what's happening, man. After a while, you get these ideas, and these ideas have some truth. And I think every one of these small channels, like myself included, I got some truth. I don't know it all. I don't even know what the hell's going on. But I know I see balls in the sky. I call them planets. Other, you can call them whatever you want. I don't really care. What I'm talking about is we all have the same feeling about the same thing, and we might have a different name for it. That's because our understanding is so complex, and the neuropathy of the human understanding and rational thinking process is so unique to each one of us that everybody has, like I say, a piece of the guts of the puzzle. You know, we know what it looks like. We're putting the pieces in the middle now, one crumb at a time, you know. And China has her part, I got my part, Steve-O's got his, and all the other channels like Jeff P, you know, Earthly Patriot, and the list goes on and on. SGT, the big channels are shutting them down. And, you know, that's why we need to stick it together. And that's what this is all about. It's like profiling the smaller channels and bringing them up forward, so they have a voice, so it gets a little bit more larger broadcast, right? I love China.
Exactly. Can I plug my backup channel, Steve? The one I use when I'm suspended?
Yeah, you sure can. Just tell me what it is.
That's me, China. I only have like 300 or so. There's some great videos. I get suspended so much. I depend on my backup channel, but again, and I just want to say another thing that I've been doing. Is I've been shouting, okay, since they started this Wi-Fi agenda, I call it, I will explain myself. All of a sudden, we cannot go live if you have less than 1,000 subs from a cell device. Okay, see where I'm going with this. It makes us, I built both of my channels through a cell phone device. You know what, Stephen Bobby, what if we're out and I see the halo? But I can't, I'm suspended from ChinaMrsJones, so I want to use my Just Be China, but I don't have 1,000 subs. I won't be able to capture that. You understand what I'm saying? They're not allowing you to do that. I think it's unfair because we were allowed to. That's how we build our channels through cell phones.
Right.
I put them in our possession.
Right.
On them, and now you're going to tell me because I don't have 1,000 subs that I can't shoot from it? Are you really serious? So my thing is, when we can't beat them at their own game, let's just join them. You know, let's make sure that these small channels, such as anybody's channel, let's make sure that they make it to 1,000 subs. Like, hit subscribe there, Steve. I'm just saying, we can do that. I'm sorry, Ellen, I get excited. But there's no reason why I can have 200 views on a video on low sub or small sub videos, and each one of y'all did not hit subscribe, and that channel's still sitting at 100. Take the time to do it. I am so guilty, Steve and Bobby, of going through channels that are so wonderful. I indulge in them, and then I forget to hit subscribe. I'm guilty. I've done it. You know?
Well, and this is kind of what we're trying to start here, and I'm hoping that WSO is the only channel that tries to get alternative ideas. Now, remember, Steve Olson doesn't have to. I don't have to agree with everything China says, and I don't have to agree with everything that Bobby says. Whatever happened to the days when we could disagree with each other and stay friends? What happened to that? Man, I can remember when I was a little kid. And you know, it was really denominational back in those days. And I was Catholic, and my neighbors were Lutheran, and all that stuff. And we played together. We didn't agree on our theology. We didn't agree on what we believed, but we played together. We did things together. We were best friends with each other. Is that your experience too, China? Do you see that this division, this constant need to be right, this constant need to put down the other person? What do you think of all that? Where's that coming from?
I hate it. And you know, it's all about conquering and division our beliefs. We're under this is a false reality, people. We're governed. We're forced to believe certain things. And it's sad, you know, Steve, that we can't put down these devices. You and I discussed earlier, whatever happened to going outside, man, 1 or 2 people red light, or how to go see, kicking the basket or the kickball around. You know, interaction with people, like Bobby stated earlier, him and his girl playing the piano, that is so beautiful. It keeps you away from these false-ass reality, but we're dependent on devices. So I think that we've been robbed. That's what I think, Steve. I think each and every one of us has been robbed, but people such as us, we are here. My channel might not be big, but I'm a more hands-on person. Me and my kids have said you get lost words with the map internet, because I wasn't meant to like travel or whatever. But I'm self-conscious. I have very much self-awareness, and I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. I'm nervous as hell passing on this message. You know, this is so much bigger than you, me, Steve, Bobby. This is so much bigger than you. So I think as an individual in this is that you have to find your self-worth, which means you're going to have to separate yourself from all your surroundings. It can be drug-related, it can be alcohol, I'm going to grab my beer. It could be any of that. You know what? I deserve this beer now. I know where I am. You understand? Like that's why, like Steve said, I don't argue with anybody, because I know within me, I know what I believe, because my truth never stops. My truth grows each and every day. I went from a road to flat earth in a year, and now I just know it's stationary. That's all. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm a zero earther.
But at the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road is, if we don't change inside of ourselves and become accepting of other people, regardless of what they say or what they do, we're never going to get out of this rut. Bobby, what do you say?
I agree with you totally, brother. You know, it's I had a really keen thought there, you know. And what's amazing is that the opportunity for us all to talk about the same thing and have a gravitational direction that all leans in the same direction. I don't think that any one person is going to know all the answers, but I think that everyone's view is highly valuable. It's a part of the puzzle. And if you don't have that canvas to look at, then, and you need all the pieces there, at least to look at the pieces to figure what has what shape and what the next part to put into it. It's very complicated. And I don't think that if you're not working at this stuff, researching it, then you don't really know how much time and energy it takes to make just a simple video. It takes a huge amount of forethought and, you know, creative, let's say, investment, you know, on the part of the creators. And I want to thank you, all the creators that come on the show and do what they're doing and make their part of this conversation possible. You know, thank you, China. That's what I want to say. And regardless of whether my channel grows or not, my message is small, but it's relative to everybody working at their particular message on this YouTube platform in general, I think. So yeah, we love you, China.
Yeah, we do. The thing that, and then China, I really want you to just, if there's a message on your heart, I want you to tell us in just a second. But what we're trying to do here, guys, is these are the people that I consider my tribe, okay? Now, you don't have to like China, and you don't have to like Relentless and anything like that, but one of the things that you'll miss if you don't watch their videos is you're going to miss something. You're going to miss a little piece of kernel. It's going to send you off in the wrong direction. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying keep an open mind, listen very carefully. In China, you get the last word on this video. I want you to just pour your heart out, and we will listen.
I'm not going to cry, but I may. Okay, I wanted to. I wanted to end that with the. I'm getting on the cigarette. I wanted to end that. What I didn't finish saying what I was saying about the Wi-Fi agenda is that think about it, people. It's called a laptop for a reason, ladies. The reason it's called they tend for us to keep it in our lap, which affects your ovaries. I can give Steve a link later if he wants to put it in the description box. But I did some research, and there was a team in South Carolina that was in college, and they put plant the seeds, water the same, put one beside your little cable little box, no, that cable box, that radiation, that thing. And then they put one, I think it was like 7 feet or so beside it. Which one grew, which one didn't. That's made me realize that radiation is very, very, very important in their agenda. Very important. It might not affect you or your kids now, but your grandkids are better. It's radiation, cell phones. So what I'm saying is they want you to have a laptop to use to film if you have less than 1,000 subs. You know, you have to use, I gotta plug it in. You have to use a device in order for you to shoot underneath 1,000 subs. Just look at that message. Look what they're telling you. And I think it's unfair. It's so unfair. And second of all, exactly what you said. I see things differently than you guys. That halo that we call sundogs, to me, as of my research, is not. That's the halo we've all been looking for. Why do you think they grew it? Why do you think it was essential places? And I wrote down here: we all pretend to be who we are under false pretenses. Become a greater version of yourself, meaning like look for that glory. Stop being afraid. Don't be afraid of that halo. Don't be afraid of those luminaries that you see. They're called nodes, and it's a great. The moon, you know, the lunar, not eclipses, but the lunar things that you were talking about on your Steve. I think it was 2 shows ago, yesterday. That is nothing more, nothing less than the underground action of what's going on above. I know it's hard to take in right now. I'm gonna wrap it up. And I said we all strive to create a safe place. We want to believe in that book. If you really look at that book, Stephen Bobby, it's evil. There's nothing good. That cross that you wear, that cross that y'all wear bears nothing. It's all for y'all's homes. But it bears nothing but that tragedy of what happened in that book. Just, you know, I think wearing that cross is a disrespect to Mary if you believe in the book, but I look at it in mechanical. And if you follow my channel, I'm a part of the Angelic Particle Matrix, and we can show you that. We can show you what this halo is. We can show you what those nodes are. We can tell you why the sun is white. And it all makes sense. Just give it a chance. And I said we're all trying to create a safe place for our souls to rest outside of this matrix. The most important thing you can do is get outside this matrix, and that means pay attention to small channels. The channels that you're least likely to look at are the ones with the information. And I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not doing it for subscribers. I'm doing it for all channels. Period. You believe me, Steve?
I'm listening to you intently.
Okay, and one more thing. I said, okay, your past is who you are. People, you know, they dwell on what they did in the past, and you know, even if it was accidental, I don't care. Things happened in my life, and I blame my past. I blame karma. I said, well, I messed up. That's karma. No, I do believe in karma. But you can't blame your past for your future. You have to be a part of your past. You have to own it. Like Steve, I know you're enduring it. Bobby, I know you've done it. You have to own what you did and move on. Forgive it.
Yeah, it's called taking responsibility.
Exactly. Yep, and I say that our journey through our path is not free, and we must use your technology while you can. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Take advantage of this. Google Plus gone. That affects me. I keep getting suspended on whoever porn bombs or whatever. That affected me. And guys, by the way, if you don't know, in November, Google Hangouts will be gone. I'm just saying, best thing you can do right now is stop disagreeing with people. Stop getting angry because you can't prove something or because it is. Ask questions. It's that simple. Ask questions. Get in that TV chat or chat room and ask questions. Okay, Steve, that's really all I gotta say.
Well, I want to recount part of the conversation that we had getting to know each other again in the last couple of weeks. Is that you and I kind of hit on this? And did you know it's okay to disagree with God?
Yes.
And did you know it's okay to ask God questions? And one of the things that I know you and I aligned on really, really strongly was if you can't ask God a question, it is no God at all. What say you?
I say it be. You're exactly right. Why can't I? I went through my entire life not questioning him, but blaming myself on karma. You know, my mother also got epilepsy after I started questioning God. I was like, oh, so I never did it again. Therefore, my connection with him, and I'm speaking vibrations, I'm speaking tranquility. You don't have to get on your knees and put your hands together. You don't have to be in a place with a cross on the top with a steeple, with a dome. By the way, that dome is in reference to the energy that we put out there. I'm just saying, that's why I don't go to football games. I mean, I can go see deep with that. And you know what, Steve, thank you for giving me this opportunity because you just encouraged me to really be myself and put this out there like I see it. I'm not always educationally right now. My light bulb is not the brightest in the damn chandelier, but I know what I'm heartfelt. It's because of people like you. So thank
I think you're great.
Yeah.
question everything.
Yeah. What I appreciate about you, China, I'm glad that you got calmed down and that you're calm again, because China, and this is what I love about you too, Bobby, and this is why I call you guys my tribe. I aspire to be as authentic as you guys are.
Yeah, that's a really great way to say it. That's what I like about it. I gravitate to authentic people. So you being one of my closest friends has turned into a benefit, and you know, it's been a joy as my buddy. And your problems are mine. We can share those things personally. But this has been a greater adventure. You know, in China, she's been right along as a supportive mechanism. So props to China. Go to her channel, bump it up even more. She's trying to meet the 10,000, right? Aren't you close to 10,000 or moving out past 5,000? How many she got now? So,
I'm nowhere near 10.
yeah, she's at 30. Yeah, right. So you can kind of, don't worry, girl. You're gonna bang right up there once you start rolling from where you're at right now. It's really not you or your content at all. It's really the way YouTube is working and manipulating their business profile. It's a big thing. There's an awful lot of data, and if you can find that video over at Relentless Maverick, it's called Big Data on the thumbnail. And there's a massive amount of data there going through this system. And even to have a voice as big as yours right now is huge, China. It's huge. And if Steve wasn't yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say it's you think it's 1.3 or it's 1,300 subscribers, but it's probably more like 10,000 subscribers, right?
That's been for so long.
Yeah, but they don't let us see the real numbers. I've caught them so many times where you would not believe how big WSO really is, right?
Oh yeah.
They don't want us to have confidence in our content. They don't want us to have confidence. But here's what you're going to find out, guys. If you go to ChinaMrsJones, you pick up especially one of her live streams, it's like inviting your neighbor into your kitchen and sitting down and having coffee. You're going to be able to talk, and with you chat and ask questions, she'll respond to you. She'll say, well, honey, let me tell you, give you some advice on this and that. She'll tell you, man. And it's about being with the tribe. And I want you to finish this video, China. What is your final word? And then we're going to let you go.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to ask Maverick, didn't you make a video for me when I was in the hospital?
I did. I made it. Yes, I did, my dear. Yes, I did.
I just want to say thank you for that. I really do. Like,
I'm gonna send you. You know what? I'm gonna send you that link, China. I'll get it. I'll send you the link over. I made one for her because she was in there injured, like trying to get her thing going. And you know what? She was diehard. Like I was like, this girl's in the hospital with her. She's hammering away, even though she's beat down. She's cooking, man. I gotta make her a video, and I love you.
The nurses are gonna be like, don't do that. I'm like, don't tell me what to do. Just put another chair on me. Because I fall, I'll just sit. You know, you couldn't keep me from that window. Even after 6 surgeries, I still was doing my thing. I was drawn to it. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
And thank you.
I'm proud to say I've watched your videos, and I love your videos, and I love you. That's what I want you to know. You know, we all love you, and Butterfly, as much as me, we have our own different points of view, and your appreciation of her view is greater than my own. So women are viewing this very differently. You know, we're all looking at it differently, and that's part of the respect and the value of what we're talking about here today. Go ahead, Steve. I'm done with that. I won't say anything else.
Wrap it up. We had 2 great small channels on today, Bobby. Thank you. Thank you to Red and White Disclosure for the earlier segment. China, we'll have you back on again very soon to catch up with your progress and what you're thinking about. And you can call Bobby or me anytime.
What I added to it. Ha ha ha. Pause. Yeah, let me stop screen sharing for a moment and get up in the chitty chat. You know what I'm doing? I'm moving from room to room, so I really don't even know where my phone is. So let me refresh real quick. And I'll stop screen sharing. Can you hear me now? I'm trying to refresh so the chat will pop up. I see you now. All right, who's up in my chitty chat? And what do y'all think of the video? Like, you know how I take constructive criticism, but I'm not looking forward to it. Dottie from Daytona is still here. Hi, Shanna. The link is in the back chat if you want to jump on. Eventually, I will have to move my laptop from hi, Paranormal. Wow. You're becoming the norm. Might have to rent you a day or two. It's good to see you here. Let me scroll up real quick. Hi, Andy. Andy is still here. Rhonda's still here. Yay. Baron, not Byron, Baron. Got it. My love, Jason is still here. Yay. Then I'll go through the chitty chat in a little while. And again, I have to ask you guys to help me share this because I am blocked from, Google Plus. I can't do that anymore. I depend on my Twitter pretty much. Yeah. So I'm going to have to move my laptop, you guys, from one.
All right. We got number 2 lined up here at the small channel.
I didn't do that.
ChinaMrsJones. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
ChinaMrsJones and I have known each other for about 2 years.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to pause it. My bad. So, Donnie, since you've been in the chitty chat for a little while, do you mind jumping on with me? Do you want to jump on and let's just kind of talk to one another? I don't want to consider it an interview, but we can discuss the interview you did with me on your channel, which, it was pretty good, but it was also hilarious. If you want to jump on. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you. Liv, I hoped you were still here. Hi. Andy is still here. What happened to your Facebook, Tammy? I have no idea, Andy. I just can't get in there. It just tells me I'm blocked. Yeah, basically I'm blocked. I've copied and pasted and screenshot all of their notifications, even via email. Yeah, so I really don't care to figure it out. I didn't like them anyway. But it does mess me up via Messenger because a lot of my friends are there, like my friends from APM. So yeah, they're messing with me. It's okay. So I need y'all's support to hit that share button and share it with your Facebook. Tag me in it, ChinaMrsJones. Help me out. let's try to beat them at their own game. If whoever wants to join, let me know. I have to move the laptop to the other room. Not quite sure the quality of the Wi-Fi yet, so if it does go down, I'm gonna try my damn just to stand in one place and try to grab it right back. Okay, hi, nice guys. Mike,
Hey, I've already joined, but
hi,
I've been muted.
Shannon.
Hello, honey.
Happy birthday. Okay, let me get this out the way. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shanna. Happy birthday to you. Let's
Oh,
get it.
thank you.
Let's get it. It's 420.
Yes, it is.
How's your birthday going? How you been? What's going on?
It's been good. I woke up at a decent hour. I wanted to sleep in a little bit, and so I slept till like 10, and I got up. I've been outside all day, and it's been a beautiful day.
You want to share your skies with us real quick before I lose the internet trying to move it?
Oh my gosh, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
go ahead. I'll go in and give you the whole screen share.
Okay.
Happy birthday, 420. I can see your face. Let me lock you in.
Okay. Girl,
All right.
my skies are just blue. There's nothing in the sky. Nothing. It's just blue. It's
There's
awesome.
okay, this is that blue out. Let me refresh my page. This is that blue out that we talk about. You know how we have the white out skies, and then we have complete. There you go. I can see you. Then we have the completely blue skies. Yeah,
It's like so pretty.
it
Nothing.
is beautiful.
Nothing. But that black sun, like, oh, look at that.
It's like it's no fun to go outside, right?
Huh?
It's no fun to go outside if there's no some kind of action going on.
Oh man, girl. I did a video earlier about this. I walked out here and showed that. You see that yellow field out there?
Uh-huh.
It's all these yellow flowers, man. It's what's wrong with my allergies, I know, but I love them. They're so pretty. So I don't care. Hear that? You hear plane? I've been hearing planes all day, but there's not been even contrails. There's no contrails, no chemtrails, nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
That's a beautiful view from my camper. Do you see that?
Oh, girl. Yeah, your camper right there.
Yeah. Look, look at that flat surface.
Yep.
It's
Look at that out
beautiful.
there. That's
It has
totally
to be,
flat.
it has to be so great to wake up to that every day, Shanna.
Yeah, for now, it's pretty nice. I got my little sitting stations here, there, yonder, you know, depending on which way the wind's blowing.
Right?
I don't know if you can see that. Like, I got a bunch of garlic out here growing. And I don't use like fresh garlic. I should, because these garlic plants look healthy. Anyway, I know you want to share a video, so
Yeah, I'm doing your actually I'm gonna do yours if you want to drop the link, or I can look it myself. But we're switching rooms, so what I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and stop screen sharing, and I'm gonna leave it up to y'all in the chit chat until I get back. I'm
okay.
just only moving across the house, but I'm so almost 100% sure that I will lose connection for a moment. You know what I'm saying? No, I haven't looked at the chat in a while. What's going on in the chat? Oh, what is that? Hold on, I gotta get back. Let me make. No, I don't. I don't know. Okay, show me again because I wasn't looking. Am I presenting to you? I should be. Exactly. Hold on. Am I not sharing with you? Give me a minute. You might have to do that again like we're scripted. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure the Wi-Fi is so slow.
That's a lot of garlic. Just
Jana,
saying.
I'm really trying to show this to people, and I don't know if is it viewing.
It's okay. You don't have to. I just wanted you to see it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. Now you know what? Pull that script out your back pocket and do it one more time.
Okay, girl.
Okay.
that's like, I think that each one of these means there's a garlic clove in the ground, and they're
Okay.
full of it.
Wow.
Anyway, there's a
No,
bunch of them.
I see it. You know, I saw those as a kid. I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, they turn it. They have a big old ball. It's like a purplish flower ball. It's kind of weird looking, but anyway. Hush,
That-
puppy.
It's a good thing, though, right? She said,
Yeah,
"Hush, puppy."
you see all that yellow, man? My mother-in-law just got here.
That was so beautiful.
Yeah, well, I will let you go ahead and share whatever you want, girl.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move from here to the kitchen. So if you want to jump off, that's cool. And then whoever wants to jump off can do it when I get in there. But I'm going to start with your channel. Like I did yesterday, I feel better if I do somebody's channel while they're here. Like Donnie has been hanging out for a minute. Skies Above, hi. And
Okay,
like
so Donnie's in here?
yeah, Donnie from Daytona, he's been here since I started
Oh.
streaming.
I seen him in the chat, but I didn't know he was like in here.
No, he's not in here, but I'm saying he's in the chat. He's going to have the opportunity.
Oh, okay, yeah, I seen him in the chat.
Yeah, but
Strong
I don't want to do it because it's Donnie from Daytona. I just want to do it so everybody can just join in and we just have a great day. But at first, I got to move the laptop. So you know how it is in my house. I might lose a connection. Hang out with me, stay there, hold down the fort, and then you do what you got to do. And I'll see you in a minute. How about that?
Okay, I probably will have to mute and visit with my mother for a little bit. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Love y'all.
All right, me too. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to move this technology from one room to the other. All right. Thank you, Demetrius, for letting me do this. Oh, it's good in here. Space feels good, doesn't it? The space that you have now feels good. Now you can do what you need to do. Okay. All right, guys. And you're going to hear Sandy whining, because she's in a new room. She's in her crate only because the puppies are right below her. She is a female. And, you know, the room, he's had his dogs in there like I've had her in my other room. So, but she's doing good. I'll show you guys to her. I'll show her to you guys in a minute. Hold on, I'm walking and talking and would you, if you don't mind, that would be great. Elliot asked me the same thing. I really kind of just the big things, Demetrius. Bring me like the.
You keep the bags out?
Yeah, keep the bags out because I have to separate after I sweep.
Bring your bed.
Yeah, the mattress would be against the wall right here will be good. And then I can bring it in after vacuum. Sweet. Elliot's looking for the vacuum.
Look, go ahead and use this for now.
Yeah.
I ain't saying you can. I'm saying for now, like as in a couple hours, like an hour.
Yeah. Okay. What do I do? Plug it in right there. My nephew is letting me use the cord for the Wi-Fi for a minute.
In this. See it, but feel it in your fingers. Yeah, see the sign right here? No, that's not. That's how you.
That's you do it.
No, this means Ethernet. It's a cable, internet access. Yeah. See, like what?
Oh, did it brighten up right there?
And it's now this Ethernet. So let's.
Oh, you're right, because it's not even plugged in. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. My nephew's teaching me about this cord that we're going to order for me, that he's letting me use it while I'm streaming. Basically, nephew, I need what kind of laptop?
Come here.
Jason's in the chat. Tell him.
Oh, you just need a better. You need a better GPU. You need a better CPU and GPU. This laptop is just ain't meant for this. It's more meant for like researching something.
In English.
Like how I got a gaming computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This gaming computer ain't nothing special about it besides the GPU and CPU is better. Maybe some RAM. So it's basically the processors inside the computer need to be better.
Jason, you listening? Whatever he says.
Yeah, if you want to be better to edit videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. It takes so long to do it. It's the process. I can do it. I used to do it.
Yeah, you connected to this. If it says something like this, it's on Wi-Fi. See, if it says this signal, this sign, it's Wi-Fi. If it says that sign, it's Ethernet cable. So right now, you basically.
Hey, Peppy.
See how fast that loaded? Boom.
Oh my Lord! It's like zoom, zoom.
Yeah. So you basically been using Wi-Fi this whole time, and
shitting me.
yeah. So if you had this, like, come on, Xfinity Wi-Fi.
I wish I was screen sharing so you guys could see what he's doing. Did I lose the site? Can I screen share and show them what you're doing?
Hold on. Why don't it?
In the meantime, you guys, please think of some channels. If you're in the chat, I'm going there. Whether Donnie joins or not, we're gonna do Shanna's channel for a birthday shout out, and then we're going to Donnie's channel. Hopefully Shanna will be verbally available.
So this takes look at the megabits per second.
Which one's the megabits? Oh, the duh.
So on Wi-Fi, I'll show you what it's like when to take it off and do it on Wi-Fi.
Can I screen share real quick this?
If you want.
Okay, hold on.
No, don't actually, because people will be able to see our IP address.
Hey, you should share Donnie first, and not because my mother-in-law is here. So share Donnie first, and then I'll be back available maybe.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, I'm still here listening. I just, I'm muted.
I knew you were there.
Okay.
Girl, I'll see you in a minute. But no, it's not gonna. I don't show all that.
No, what I'm saying is that you gotta be careful what you screen share.
I know.
This right here.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want people to know that type of stuff.
I didn't know it showed up like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
A lot of stuff
Sorry,
you gotta
guys.
screen hide.
Sorry, nephew. Just like wow.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
So, but see, this 161 megabits per second and 11 megabits per second upload, which is not the best, but the download speed is really good. Now, I'll show you this.
I don't download it.
Right. So what you're doing is uploading, and that's why it's so slow. That's why the Wi-Fi goes so slow, is because this is in this. Watch this. First off, look how slow that's loading.
Whoa!
It ain't even gonna load.
It took at least 2 seconds for that, y'all. 3 seconds.
So look. Okay, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna show you the exact speed. Remember the ping was like 200 and something like that. I'll try to go to.
Holy crud!
1700 jitter. Look how slow the megabits per second is on Wi-Fi. You get 2 megabits per second.
I was halfway right when I said 2 something. Yeah, it was 3. Oh wow.
So from 160 some of those to 2. And the upload is gonna be not even the megabits. Watch it go under megabits per second. Watch this. Oh, if it stays up 0, I'll be surprised.
No.
1 megabit per second. So basically, if you got a gigabit video, it's gonna take 1,000. It's gonna take 1,000 seconds.
What is a gigabit though? Like the content of the video?
It's the size of the video.
Yeah.
And it's showing you how much size you can bring in at a second.
No, that's
megabits
why it's so
per
slow.
second. Yeah, 1 megabit.
For a 30-second video, it takes 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Okay, I get it. So this cord does what for me?
It gives you direct access to the ether. This is like old school cable. Like, I'm not explaining like that. This is basically full Wi-Fi. It's not Wi-Fi. It's like full connection to
And there's no
the internet.
payment a month for that. You simply
Yeah.
need the cord.
Yes, literally, this is what businesses use so they stuff don't lag and stuff like that. You want a wired connection so it's not no. See that? We're gonna do it one more time just to show you.
Okay, I'm watching.
Make sure the bottom pop up. Let me see. Okay, it just got on.
And the cord is
Cool.
less than $10, you guys.
Well, that's for 100 foot. I got small ones.
I want to use a small one for the meantime.
But you gotta.
If I gotta
it
sleep
only can
against
go
the
into
wall.
Wi-Fi. It only can go to the Wi-Fi box, which is downstairs in the room.
Okay,
So
you're
this
confusing me. I don't have a
100
box, so I can't use it.
Nuke has the box, the Wi-Fi box in
Right.
his room.
So you'd have to be with the Wi-Fi box for a
Yeah.
short one, okay?
Well, for a short one, yeah. But this one is 100 foot, so this go all the way to his bedroom.
Okay. So I need 100 foot, which is still less than $10, right?
Yeah, you see.
All right.
The thing I
Y'all
showed
heard
you,
that,
100 foot.
people? That cord less than $10, and
Look at that.
oh my
128
Lord, I
megabits per
see
second.
it.
11 megabits per second upload.
Yeah, it's
But
sped up.
still, well, that's okay. That's better than normal. Like 2-3 megabits per second is like really normal, like normal people Wi-Fi. So yeah.
My nephew is a gamer, by the way. That's how he knows all of this. Wow. That's your phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of phone would you say that I get to keep up with my computer? Or I mean,
Depending on what you're doing. iPhone's got the, I don't know. When it comes to video, iPhone's got the best video. When it comes to, well, honestly, I don't know. Nowadays, a bunch of phones with cameras and videos, that's good.
but I'm not so much shooting anymore as my subscribers, but I need to be like researching. I will
You
eventually
just need
shoot
a
again.
better computer.
I just need a better computer on my phone and laptop. So think about that for me, nephew. Thank you. You ready to go now?
No, I'm saying.
And keep in mind,
See how
people.
we just talked for that long? And
I know that's what we do. We get sidetracked because I like these conversations. You people, the whole time Sandy has been quiet. Okay, where am I at? Can you hear me now? I might need to refresh. Probably need to do so. Let's do that. How we weren't. I mean, we were talking, but we're talking to ourselves. No, that's not where I need to be.
That corner back there, you're gonna need to clean.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Where's my
You want me to
broom?
lift these up?
What?
Yeah.
Lift them up for what?
I'm saying, I thought you said put them on.
But if you're choosing not to take the bed frame, then let me know, Sandy.
Yeah.
And then if not, then I want you to help me put it in here. Okay, thank you. All right, so where are we at? Oh, hi. Thank you guys for listening. That was my nephew schooling me to this technology, and a simple cord will solve all my problems, and the cord is less than $10. The thing is, you got to order it. So when you order it, it's like, what, shipping and handling? Yeah, they're getting their cut, but I'm also getting the speed I need so I can continue to do this. So, yay. And I just want you guys to know I'm not forgetting about my new subs. Have y'all seen my count? Jason, look, I'm trying to do a little, can you calculate for me the, how many subs did I gain in 24 hours? I'm just curious to know because, you know, that does us that passes that message along. Not that I'm about subs, I could care less, but, you know, they got on that notification. To be a sub for somebody's channel with the notifications on, you don't have to watch the channel every single day. You can turn the notifications off. The thing is that you'll get that notification in due time. Or you wouldn't have subscribed and turn on the bell. Oh, I'm just saying. All right, so let me get my table set up over here. And thanks to my nephew, shout outs to him because he's allowed me to use this cord, which I'm probably talking super fast because I'm not used to it. Hi, Sandy. I'll put it in view for a moment, y'all. And y'all have to excuse my appearance because I've been moving.
But at least your Wi-Fi do work in here. Shit.
I know. I think that this, with the cord, it works pretty damn fast considering my room. I had to
Well, I
say
know
that
my
one point.
PlayStation ain't gonna pick up stuff as good as the computer. Because the computer is meant to want to pick up. I guess the PlayStation is too, but the PlayStation doesn't pick up Wi-Fi from really far. Like it don't pick up a strong signal. Like it don't matter if it's in your house, it still won't.
That's
pick
why
up
I was saying I thought you would get a better reception because now you're going to be right above Nuki, but
So,
no.
but I'm still gonna need the LAN cable. But you can use that for now because I know you. But if my Wi-Fi shit work, then I'll be good for 2 days or something, and then we can just
Oh, well,
switch.
how long does it take me to get the cord?
Well, depending on if you get it.
Well,
if you get it, depending on the shipping, you.
It's probably like check your PayPal. I mean, I don't know how much you got to tell me how much it is.
It was $7.90 plus like.
Yeah, but what's the shipping and handling? I'm sure I've already got that question. Like, what's the shipping and handling? Dude, what is it like? Okay, $20 just take care of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Y'all about to see me rough and rugged, but I want y'all to look at Sandy for a moment while I go.
Just he can order it for him. He can send you something.
No, you don't. Don't do it like that. No cards or nothing. Yeah. Look at Sandy. All right, here we go. Look, I'm about to turn the camera around for you guys so y'all can look at Sandy for a moment. Please excuse it because I'm just moving into a new room. My nephew needed way more space than I needed. I didn't need all that space. Too much to clean. I want to focus more on you guys now. Here I go. Forgive my appearance. I look a hot mess. Hold on, Sandy. And then I want to come back and check the chat, but I want to go. I have to go grab her food and bring it to her cage, but I don't want y'all to be bored. I know my girl Shanna, and it's her birthday, everybody. Anybody else want to sing it to her? Jump on. And then whoever wants to jump. Sandy, I know, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Keep in mind, she's got puppies below her, and she's smelling the dogs from the room. So, all right. Hold on. Forgive my parents. Yeah, I see her. Hold on. The big screen. I don't know how to bring it down. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh, Lord, hold on. Like that. Does that help? Maybe. There she is. You see her? Yeah. Tell her it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Of course I do. I'm gonna go grab her food and everything else that she needs. And I don't need for my body to be a hole up in the camera. It's not on Zoom or anything. I don't know how that works. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you. I'll be right back. She's gonna whine, and I'm gonna let her whine. It's not her fault. Mom will be right back. Oh, Mama's got. Oh, Mama's got. Oh, Mama's got. Y'all have to live with me for a moment. And you know what? I'm gonna screen share a video with y'all that I just shot of the dogs, so that'll entertain y'all until Shanna's ready to come on for her birthday. Stay. I wish I could play music in the background. That'd be awesome. Nope. The video I'm about to show y'all is so funny. Hold on a second. We'll come out in a minute. In a minute. Wait. Let's see. Where's a good girl? Yay. Yay. Okay. So what I'm about to do is share this video with y'all real quick. Sorry, I'm a hot mess. If you want to jump on the panel, it's in the back. If not, we'll just start showing channels. Stop it. Makes me feel bad, but she's got to know. I'm gonna stop sharing my face. Stop it, Sandy. All right, so I'm gonna share with y'all now a video I'm about to upload, and it's so beautiful, and it might entertain you for a moment, although I know it will. And I hope y'all got them small channels ready. Thanks for everybody for being here. I would jump in the chat, but I know if I did, hi, Only the Wise, Jason, that's all I can see, Andy. If I did, then I would get sidetracked. It's going to be even longer. I'm not that entertaining. But I'm going in. Jason, please let me know or hit me in the back chat because your notification is the only one I have on for the Google. So I know it would be serious if you want to hit me up and let me know if anybody wants to join. Considering I'm not paying attention to it right now. This is in the middle of moving. I started early for my people in the UK because I know that I kept FPV. I kept him up so late the other night. It was ridiculous. Don't know quite what I was doing here. What was I coming here for? There's the puppies and oh, I know what it's for. Thank you, nephew. He just brought me my cell phone. I gotta make sure this video is in the cloud. Hold on. I know you guys are like, well, why did she start a stream if she has so much to do? Because I find it interesting to know other people's lives that's not scripted. And I know you guys could learn from it. Hold on. I'm going into my photos. FPV or Jason, if you could find that link for me, I'm uploading it now to the cloud. If you can find that link for me of the songs that you can play. Hold on. The app that you can use to play music during streaming and or in your videos would be great because music in the background would be awesome. My phone needs to get used to where I am. Again, it's Shanna's birthday. All right, I can check it for a minute. Only the wise Andy played this link. Okay. Any other links I can do right now? Just to pass a couple of like 30 minutes entertainment. And then if you're in my chat room, I'm going to your channel. That's what it is. I continue to ask people, come on, let's join in. And if you join in, then I feel like your channel should be seen. I don't know why I wouldn't do that in the first place. I like having the person in the chat room whose video is actually streaming. Therefore, it leaves open for options to ask that person a question about their video live. So I think there'll be more. I'm sorry, I'm uploading a video. There will be more so or less to be able to ask your question should be a great thing, especially if it's a crazy videos. I want to do UFOs. I want to do all that kind of. Hold on. Anything to prove a point, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm putting my phone down right now. See, I get sidetracked. Anything to prove a point. If you're passionate about your channel and it's like a calling that you have, hell yeah, let's get it out there, no matter what it is. I do want to start looking into the UFOs because I think I know enough to decipher, like a person's growth and where they are within. Again, I tell you, my beliefs, I continue to grow every day, but I've also been there, done that. So I want to encourage that also in this community. Just so you know, APM can, maybe try to break it down for you and tell you what they really are, and tell you what they really mean and where they are on our grid in a kind of metaphorically mechanical kind of way. I know, it just went overboard. So that being said, I'm waiting on this darn video. Jason, did you hear me, love? When I said it was important, hit me in the back chat. Before I know it's you, and whoever wants to jump on can jump on. Still waiting. It is going pretty quickly on my phone, though. All right, let me play that, Andy. Where'd it go? Andy, is this something we've already seen or not? Matthew. Ooh. You know what Demetrius said? He said you'll be able to feel it in your fingers. Let me tell you right now, I am feeling it. Demetrius. I feel it in my fingers. Oh, I do. I mean, is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. But at this point, it's like my cursor is just, oh my, just gliding. Ooh, I'm like playing with it. It feels so smooth. Like, it feels like a clean touchscreen. You know what I'm saying? Like you freshly just cleaned your touchscreen. Everything's smooth for a minute. Yeah. Oh, shit. There's Jason. What did I ask for? I don't know. I forgot, baby. All right, here we go. Andy said his new upload. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get it on screen. And oh, I need to do it in a different tab. Hold on. Thank you, Andy. I was pretty impressed last night, Andy. By the way, I know that my impression, we've been battling it like we were kids on a playground in kindergarten, but I did appreciate your uploads last night. I want to apologize to people that even though I represent your channel, I am so guilty of not watching it because I'm so impressed with Therefore Up that, yeah, I do tend to send out links of a video of a friend that I haven't even watched their video, but I don't feel the need to because I already am impressed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guilty of that. With that being said, I've been talking to Mary J, and she said it's okay for me to go ahead and play this video. Let me go ahead and screen share right now. Screen sharing. Again, this is Andy, who was MIA not too long ago. Oh, I didn't shut the window. Somebody's cranking up a motorcycle. I'm just going to go ahead and play this darn video for y'all. Soon. All right. And my screen sharing. Let's see. Oh, hold on. And Andy, I'll give you the shout out and show your channel in just a moment. Hold on, Sandy. Hold on. Gotta shut windows. Gotta maintain a dog. Y'all tell me how to work hard. It's the little things. Y'all think going live and doing YouTube channels is so easy. No, it's not. You have to take care of your surroundings. There's puppies downstairs. I hope this one has music to it. All right, so with that being said, this is Andy again. I'll share his channel in just a second. Let's get it. 329. Crazy non-plane object leaving trail. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you out in a minute. It's not her fault, y'all. It's not her fault. She's like, you want me to be quiet and there's puppies below me and this room smells like dogs? What I'm gonna do is just let her out. All right, Sandy, come on. I'll let her out. All right, let's go. All right, Andy, you're in the chat room. Set it up if you want to and tell people what this is. Let's get it. Good girl. I don't know where my charger is for my phone. Sandy, move. I have 2% battery on my phone. Are you kidding me? Okay. Hold on just a minute. Of course, lo and behold, my battery completely dies on my phone. However, I was able to upload. Let me go back to that. Hold on. And shouts out to Andy. My I think he's like my Siamese twin. We argue all the time. Let me show you his channel real quick. I moved the darn laptop. Hold on. I'm going in. Sandy is being very well behaved for those of you who ask. But this is Andy Key right here. And here's his channel. Be sure to go like and sub and turn on his notifications. He's got all kind of great things going on his channel. See, I have to turn on the bell again. He's only got 25 subs, you guys. Come on. He can't even shoot from his phone crazy stuff that he usually does. You know? So shouts out to Andy. Be sure to go like and sub. I want to show y'all one more thing that I have to go to my phone to be able to do this. But I did look up this, and this is red and white. Red and White Disclosure was on the same video as I was with WSO yesterday. He did the first interview. I think his channel is phenomenal. Let's go ahead and show it. And by the way, YouTube, I have his permission. Come on now. Do I have to show you the video where him and I were both on the same show? He's got 730. Oh, guys, come on. He's got 733 subs. I know if y'all watching this today or tomorrow, he can hit 1,000 easy. I mean, look at his channel. I don't even have to like beg. His channel is awesome. He speaks the truth. He's definitely all like debunking all you know what I'm saying? He's a real lifer like me, and he speaks out like I do. I think Steve is really that was an intelligent move for him to decide to have us both on the same channel, because I think it shows both sides. Just two sides of merely what goes on in our heads and how we think. The point is we're all looking for truth. We just think of it differently. Ooh, what is this? Guys, this is where, you get annoyed because people's videos are so long, just like mine. What annoys me is videos that are this great are not long enough. Let me show this real quick. And guys, before y'all even go there, later on in the comment section about he's shooting footage from the television, you know what? People who do that is so irritating to me. The point is that he feels something. He feels some type of way. I used to do it all the time. He feels some type of way. He wanted to film it, to view it to you. Maybe it'll, nudge your ass a little bit to believe in something other than what you do. He did it for a reason. So please keep to yourself when it comes to, oh, what do we get out of somebody filming something on television? It's his thoughts that you're not seeing. You're just overpassing them like they're irrelevant to what he's doing. He has things to do. He's a family. He's not just going to waste his time to shoot this. So let's all make that irrelevant. Don't come to me with that nonsense. Pay attention to the message. Like I said before, if you were the person behind that camera, if you were the person behind the camera shooting in front of the television, if you were the person in front of that camera shooting your white sun, if you were the person behind your camera shooting the halo and the nodes, the stars above, that's where you need to place yourself if you're going to pay attention to anybody's channel. If you can't put yourself there, then I'm afraid that the message is not going to come across because you're so concerned about what should not have been done or what shouldn't be. I'm done with that nonsense. So let's get it. And we shall go back. I'm going to learn how to not have to stop. I'm going to learn how to not have to stop and go back and escape. Maybe when I get a new laptop. Let's go back to his channel real quick. Come here, baby girl. Sandy's like sniffing everywhere. She's like, new territory, Mom. Oh, let's go ahead and check out his description. I want to start doing more of that too. I know it's probably boring to y'all, but it's not. Check out the six-sided black UFO seen flying in the skies over Mexico in 2019. Notice the military helicopter that flies right underneath it. We are seeing more and more videos with UFOs and military aircraft near each other. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. I said subscribe. Absolutely. You guys can be sure to do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna thumbs it up again. I thought I did so, maybe I didn't. Let's watch another one of his, and then I'm gonna check the chat. Sandy, stop scratching. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show you guys. He just posted this one here. Let's check it out first. A very close UFO Chevron or mothership lands on the dark side of the moon, 2019. Now, I know a lot of you, and that's something else we need to cut out. Don't read the title and go by that. You can't judge a book by its cover. Actually pay attention to what the video is about. Then show your discretion about the title. Let's get it. Just advice. No harm done. Sandy. Okay, y'all already know me. That's one that I'm sorry, we have to watch it again. That I have no explanation for that. I'm sure FPV research team may be able to explain it, but let's watch it again. Ask questions in the comment section. I don't know who's there, but wow, amazing. So amazing. Holy moly. Again, you guys, I guess you can go to his channel. I'm sure in the description box that he has some type of link to that footage. So everybody knows that the dark side of the moon has been a hotspot for UFO activity, alien bases for years now. Some people even say that the United States and NASA, were warned never to go to the dark side of the moon because of what was there. Let's see. See, this is why I'm gonna like building this channel because okay, let me finish this. Warned never to go to the dark side of the moon because of what was there. And if you ask me, this video proves more than proof that perhaps maybe some kind of alien base on the dark side of the moon. After all, whatever is landing in this video is huge. People don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And you know, as I watched all the clips of the moon landing and stuff, you know, that one that they have of that aluminum foil picking up off the face of the moon, who filmed it? Seriously, who filmed that aluminum foil put together spacecraft / disaster with a hose attached to it? I'm just saying, who filmed it leaving the moon? Did you go back to pick him up? Just like one conscious asked one time. And how did we get that footage when you lost all footage of what happened supposedly in 1969? Just saying. Well said. I like it how we touch different topics, but I do have to tell you now that I know it's all part of knowing that the moon landing was a hoax. It truly was a hoax. But your reasoning is what you need to do is like go deeper. Like, why was it a hoax? Why would some people go through all of this to set up such a huge hoax? That's where definitions of who you are really and how far you are willing to go into depth with this. You have to open up your consciousness because some of this shit is hard to believe. And if you're not ready, you're just not going to get it. It doesn't make you any more or less than equal to who I am. But I'm ready. You hear me? I'm on point. I'm getting it. I love myself. I love who I am. I speak from my heart now. I'm no longer going to bite my teeth and shut up no more. Because, closed mouths don't get fed, people. Bottom line, I like this channel. I want to be able to say that I truly believe the moon is nothing more than a luminary. This is where we agree to disagree. And it kind of sounds harsh when we say agree to disagree, but no, I'm just agreeing with him because I've been there. I was a Clover. I was a flat earther. I just don't know what I am right now. I know it's stationary. I know it's sad. I feel that my heart is stationary. Common sense. All the flat earth theories prove that it's stationary. See, and that's where we go. When you hear flat earth, it's so much more than flat earth. Look at how stationary it is. Whether you thought it's spinning or not, it's stationary. That's just what it is. Everybody goes out, oh, it's flat earth, and laughing their asses off. No, pay attention to the stationary. Let's focus more on, is it stationary as opposed to what size and how big it is and if it's flat. And most importantly, you guys, pull out your common sense card. You got to use your common sense to trigger your 5 senses. Stop relying on technology to tell you how to get somewhere. We rely on GPS to tell you everything. For what reason? Back in the day, they had no problem getting anywhere, even by horseback. Let's get back to who we were. Get in touch with reality. Stop putting people's names out there and disgracing them because we believe in something different. I used to be where you are. I ain't gonna say, oh, I'll pray for you. No, I want you to jump on my wagon and just open up a door. That's all. If you don't like it, don't talk about it. If you love it, scream it. Because I'm telling you, I wish I could just go to a mountaintop and scream it. I'm still learning. I'm no longer gonna put a label on myself, you guys. I don't know where I am, but I know I'm closer to glory because I've chosen to be. I want to be that light. I want to find my glory. And the only way I can do that is by the faith. No, I'm not gonna say faith. Just by watching and enduring in y'all's belief. I am 100%. That 110, 20%, this shit don't count. I am 100%. I am all about the angelical particle matrix. That's what it is. And I think it's like to me, it's like a ladder. Like I'm halfway up my ladder now. I'm going to build with them. Never going to dispute them. I'm just asking, jump on the bandwagon. Those halos that you're seeing, y'all have to pay attention to those signs are in the heaven. I know I'm talking too much. So next, let me go to the chat room. My phone is completely dead and I don't know where the darn charger is. I have no idea where my charger is. So let me check the chitty chat now that I stopped sharing. Thanks for listening. Hold on. Oh, shit. Am I still screen sharing? I hope I am. That's not there. It's still not there. Oh, damn. All right, let me stop screen sharing. Now I have to go back in. My apologies. Only because my Shannon, are you still there? Literally, I have to go get my charger. I cannot see the chat. Hold on. Oh, trucker. Yes, I can. Again, that was red and white disclosure. Please go like and sub. Let me show his channel one more time while I'm thinking about what the hell I'm doing. Yep, my phone's on 2%. Again, there he is. I'm just trying to go back through my history so I can see if I can jump back on with y'all. No. It'd be a lot easier if I could. Oh, how about this? Sandy is finally quiet, by the way, for all you guys who are like, oh, it's poor Sandy. Poor Sandy, Ma. Yes. Yeah, I'm back. Sandy is finally. Oh, shit. I was back. Poor Sandy. Poor Sandy. All right, good. No echo. Hi, guys. Andy is still here. Hi, Matt, man. When they created, okay, can't say that word. When I was doing science classes inside an enclosed glass structure of some kind of I gotta catch up with this. Paranormal Dark still here too. It's 6 hours to go through and research every day. Good, I like it. Y'all chit chatting. Anybody have a link for like 5 minutes? GM. Hi. Oh yeah, we're going straight there. That's what it is. And let me, Sandra, if you are still here, I'm so scared to do your channel, Sandra. And that's, by the way, you guys, Sandra is P900 Cool Pics. I was streaming her channel, and let me go ahead and give her a wrench. I don't know. This is my ChinaMrsJones channel. She has one now. Anywho, when I do your channel, Sandra, every single time they try to shut me down. It's like I'll get a notion to go check in the back, and it'll say, if you do not stop filming, stop, Sandy. Sandy, stop. If I don't stop streaming this unorthodox whatever channel that, they were going to cut my stream. And that's what happened every time I've been suspended. That's exactly what the notification was before I realized I was suspended. So what I think I'll do with you, Sandra, is I'll just make a personal video and then I'll just put it out there. That's what I'm going to do. Therefore, they can't do anything. If I make a personal video about you and then upload it, as opposed to doing a live stream. I'm gonna try it that way because your channel is phenomenal. Thank you, Sandra. GM. Chris Hayes is here too. Let's do some GM. I want to do some GM. Let's do GM. I haven't seen GM in a while. I hope you're well. I need something long just for a minute so I can get settled. I'll tell you, I'm in between moving rooms. GM, are you still at 201? Stop, Sandy. Goodness. He's got a lot of good stuff going on his channel. How about Sandy? Stop with the bone. You guys, she's chewing on the bone. I know you love it, but give it to Mama for right now. No. It just sounds. You want to come in here and do it? You can go in there and do it. Okay, again, let me just give him some shout outs real quick. I can't believe none of y'all are jumping on. Y'all making me feel some type of way. Yep. I'm gonna start crying later. Lots of good stuff going on here. Again, I have to apologize to him as well as I did everybody else. What is this one? Eddie. I love Eddie. That's only a minute long. What is this one? The brothers should show up to the mall. I don't want nothing sad. The Disney made propaganda films. Hell yeah. Again, guys, this is, I'm going to show you. This is GMCGXX, all caps. Hold on, I'm trying to thumbs it up. It's just moving too quick. This internet is, okay, I might not be able to check that if I start screen sharing, so let me check that now. Oh, are you kidding me? And then I'll screen share. Oh shit, I'm not screen sharing. Damn it. Stop, Sandy. All right, don't know who I is. Ooh, okay, Jason. Thank you. We're definitely going to do that one in a minute. Yeah. Sorry, I took a minute. I had to check the bad chat. All right, screen sharing right now. That was awesome, Jason. Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Sandy, if you don't quit walking circles around me, girl, you're going to make me have an epileptic attack. Why do dogs always have to do circles before they make a decision? Why? Don't know. All right, should be screen sharing now. This is Disney-made propaganda films. I do believe I've seen this one. Oh, probably that's why I have this thumbs up. But this is a GMCDXS. So I cannot check my phone, you guys. It's so irritating not to be able to do this. But by the way, YouTube, I have his permission. I have to say that every time. I guess I'm just, I have to say it or they're gonna get me. Let's get it.
Dumbo was originally scheduled December.
And he's in the chat room, the chitty chat chat. If y'all want to question him or talk to him about the video, but I'm about to walk out the room. I'll be right back.
Of 1941. It was overtaken by an entirely different story.
Where?
I was at home and we got the word on this that they bombed Pearl Harbor. And shortly after that, I got a call from the studio manager. He had been called in turn by the police. He said, Walt, the Army's moving in on us, and came up and said they wanted to move in. And I said, I have to call you. And they said, call us, but we're moving in anyway. So 500 troops moved in the studio. Their purpose was to protect the nearby Lockheed aircraft plant. Meanwhile, the studio retooled to produce training and propaganda films. Technically, he was doing some things that were way ahead of his time. Some of the, what is now blue screen effects, I don't think anyone had ever done before. At that time, it was against the yellow sodium lit screen. So everything had to be very, very precise.
To help show you what is being done to solve these problems, we have called upon one of the foremost exponents of space travel, Dr. Werner von Braun, who is at present Chief of the Guided Missile Division of the Army's Rocket Center at Redstone Arsenal. He was also overall director of the development of the original V-2 rocket.
The training methods for future space flight and the special equipment needed for survival are much like those of present high-altitude flying. The experiments we are making today are helping us to solve the more complex problems to come. Take the present day pressurized flying suit, for example. It has been designed at extremely high altitudes. It is a forerunner of the suits we will wear when we make that trip to the moon. To give you an idea of how engineers and medical men are working hand in hand, here are two examples of the results that have been conducted at this time. This pressure suit is